And we're back in the studio. Yes, we're back in the studio. And as you can see, I'm busy. I'm busy with another big one. I don't know what it is. I'm in love with the sizes. As much as these are challenging me, I find great joy in portraying the stories that I have for you all and for my audience to see for the coming time. But this video is not about the painting. Oh, trust. I will be talking about the painting, the process, another time. All right? The only reason why I put it here is because you can look at it as I'm talking. Because I've noticed that y'all love videos where I just talk. Might be the voice. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But it has a very relaxing effect on people to just watch people do things like creating art. And somebody just, just in a very suave way speaking. So I'm going to do my best to give it to you all in the right, correct way. Now, before I even continue with the video, I want you to subscribe to this channel. You're already here. You already like what it is that you see. So you can tap that button, be part of the family, and just join in. Don't forget to like and share, because we all have somebody in our family or in our friend group that is an artist. So you can always share this video with someone. You know someone who likes to do art. All right? Now, last week, I showed y'all a compilation of what happened at the art market. And from that, I picked up a couple of gems that I want to share with you all that I believe are great pointers for any professional artist to look at themselves, how they position themselves, more so for when you want to participate in another art market or art fair. I myself, based on my experience, my very first experience at this particular fair, which was actually great. I have nothing bad to say. They have done me well. I was treated with velvet gloves. Baby, I told them I'm going to be back. I will be back. I will be back. The team, the organization was just absolutely great. They were great. So I have nothing bad to say about that. This video is really specifically to talk about what are the gems that I picked up and that I want to share with you all. So I'm just going to jump right into the video because we are on limited time constraints and I'm trying to dominate them. Okay? Okay. So let's start. So the first thing that I noticed for myself is pricing, which I think is one of the most important things for yourself. Every particular artist at the art market has their own structure of pricing, including me. And, for some time, I would look at my artwork and be like, is it maybe a little bit high? Could it be lower? Etc., etc. And after the art market, I came to the conclusion that my work is the price that it needs to be. All right. Now, I've made a video a while back, and I will link it here in the corner that you can have a look at when it comes to worth, value, and pricing of artworks. I've always been a huge advocate for artists to price their works accordingly to not just the material and the time that they put into it, but also to the value, the worth that it has. Looking at my art pieces, I definitely believe that they are way past the range of 500 euros. And that was the intention. That was the premise of the art market. There could not be any art works offered to the public that were above 500 euros. So 0 to 500 euros. I made the conscious decision to take along items that were below the 500 euros. So that is prints, notebooks, stickers, already framed prints, etc., etc. And I took along one particular painting that I was willing to just price below the 500 range, which is Dolce Vita. I will put a picture here on the screen and you remember which one it is. And what I got back from the organization was so encouraging, because they were like, listen, we have seen your work and these prints want us to see more. Like, they wanted to see, well, what is the real size of it? How does it really look? And I was like, listen, these paintings are way too big for me to take with me, just me alone. The stuff that I have here, I can easily put them in a suitcase and travel along in public transportation. So for the next one, if I'm invited again, because I think this platform where I was at was a great platform for me to showcase my work, I definitely will take 2 or 3 pieces with me that show the true size of which the prints are a replica from, a reproduction from. And the reason why I want to do that is because, and that's in the following gem, it attracts people. People want to see what it is that you create. Relatability. Not necessarily to, oh, I recognize myself in that, because a huge part of the audience was white. Caucasian. Arrête? Caucasian, white people. What I mean with relatability is I see something that I find interesting and I find beautiful, and that's why I'm here. That type of relatability. So giving that extra sauce, that extra oomph of showing the original paintings is definitely going to attract an audience. They will stand longer at your table. They will want to have more conversation with you, longer types of conversation. And it can also influence how they will make their decision to buy whatever it is that you offer. All right. Not that I have a problem with that, because I definitely sold a couple of things, but we'll come later to that as one of the gems. So pricing is a gem that you definitely have to look at. None of the pricing that I have currently in my web store, I actually want to adjust. I feel that they are at the pricing that they need to be. And if people want to have something that's more affordable, they can get a replica from it in different sizes, framed or unframed. And I deliberately want to do that because I consider that to be the value of my work. Now, you might do that for yourself in a different way, and you also have to be comfortable with it. So for me, it was more of a confirmation that I was on my right path and that I wanted to offer it in this particular way, but also have great items that people can take along below the 500. So the next gem is, what is your intention? What is the intention for you as an artist to be on an art fair or an art market? It is quite different when you are being represented by an art gallery. Most art galleries that are on art fairs are on larger platforms. The prices of artworks are also higher than this particular threshold of 500 euros. Is way above 500 euros. So there's a different vibe, a different type of crowd that comes to those art markets than the one that you will see here, where the artworks go up to 500. Not to say that you won't find people that are willing to spend a little bit more, but the crowd is different, right? Most of the artists that were standing over there were independent artists trying to sell their work, trying to, build up a network, present themselves, market themselves. So your intention of standing there has to be very clear. Why do you want to stand there on the art market? Do you just want to sell, 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 sell? Then have items with you so that people know that you have more than enough and have a great presentation for that. Do you just want to present yourself, build up a network? Then you go about it a little bit different. So what is the intention of you standing at the art market? For me, it was definitely to represent myself, to show what it is that I have, to put myself even more in the open, in the public, which led to really great things that I will explain a little bit later on. But yes, what is your intention to stand on the art market, right? What's your intention? Because your intention is also going to determine your supply. What is it that you have to offer? If you want to sell a lot of things and you're standing on the art market where they have a threshold of 500 euros. If your original art allows it to have artworks over there that people can, take along below the 500 euros, hey, that's fine. If you are more of, the original artwork is a little bit higher, but I have stationery, artsy goodies, t-shirts, merchandise, and things like that are great for people to take along, then you do that. But you do have to take into consideration that it's going to determine your supply. Another great factor that will get will play a part of your intention is the type of crowd that you're going to attract. I made a crucial mistake, and that is that convenience is one of the factors that's going to play more and more a role into the art market. People wanting to have their art ready to go. I want to take it along with me. I like it. Can I frame it right away and take it along? That's the reason why I sold the prints of Mosaic so fast, because they were already framed and I could frame them for them. Ease and convenience. And that was also confirmed by the organization. So that is definitely something that you have to take along in your intention. It's not just about what you want, but also how can you serve your audience the best. Leading to the next gem. And that is demeanor, your presentation. Listen, a lot of artists can be introverts. We are focused on our art. We're not really people pleasers, people minded. We focus a lot on ourselves. But at an art fair, an art market, it really would be in your interest to be an open, transparent person. Smile, be open, try to have conversation with people. Small talk. Yeah, I know. Most people hate it. I am one of them. But have small talk, right? Get good at it. Do it. Because it can actually just help a person to know more about you. They will pick up a flyer. They will ask more questions. Or it can even lead to a sale. So think about your demeanor. Think about your presentation. And practice. All right? Practice. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is promotion. What do you have on your stand that promotes you? Do you have a QR code? Listen, on my whole table, I had 3 places where people could find QR codes. My flyers had QR codes. How do you promote yourself? Do you have little things that people can take along, like stickers? Some of the stands had stickers that people could take along for free. How do you promote yourself, right? Don't let people pass your table and not pick something up off the table like a flyer or a business card. Don't let that happen. Crucial mistake if you do that, for real. The next thing, display. Now, that is something I definitely have to work at. I saw how other people were putting their artworks and I was like, dang it, I could do that. But that's also an investment that you have to be willing to make. And it's based on how many times are you standing on the art market, right? It has to do with that particular thing. I don't know if I want to make certain investment that I see other people do, but I definitely want to put a little bit more effort when it comes to my display. That's a beautiful gem because that is going to attract people. All right. You don't want to go to a stand and it looks crappy. No, you want to go somewhere and it feels inviting. It's alluring. It's sexy. I said it. It needs to look sexy. Sex sells. So use it in your art. And the last thing is networking. Listen, I've been able to have 2 people come to my table and wanting to even talk further about working together with me. Based on the work that I've presented over there. Strong work, clear work, and a clear vision of who I am and what I produce. Now, if that is not a huge plus, I don't know what is. All right. That was one of the intentions that I had as well. Meeting people that can help me further down the road. My mission was accomplished. All right. Now, I've talked about a couple of gems and maybe you have questions about that. So drop them here below in the comment section and I will definitely have a look at it if you want to know more about it. And I could do a follow-up video over it. I will also place this video in the playlist about marketing tips, marketing tools, because this is definitely a marketing tool. An art market, an art fair is a marketing tool. Don't forget that. All right, good. Like I already said, we are on these time constraints. And it's the end of the video. I know. Listen, I will see y'all next time. Subscribe, follow. Peace, y'all. Bye.